Archangel Michael says, "You have been warned." Someone in your family who has already passed away wants to tell you something. There are moments in life when we find ourselves standing at the crossroads of doubt and revelation, unsure of what to believe or how to interpret the signs around us. Life's mysteries, the voices from beyond, and the divine warnings we may receive all seem like fleeting shadows that we cannot fully understand, but they are real. Today, God is sending a divine messenger to speak directly to your heart through Archangel Michael, one of the most powerful and revered beings in heaven. Through this heavenly messenger, you are being given an urgent warning, a heavenly invitation to listen to the message of a loved one who has already passed away. This is a message for you, one that demands your attention. When Archangel Michael speaks, it is not a time for complacency. This mighty archangel is sent by God as a protector, a warrior, and a herald of divine justice. His mission is to guide, guard, and warn God's children when they are in need of urgent help or direction. And right now, the warning you are receiving is connected to someone in your family who has already crossed over into eternity. This message is one that should not be taken lightly, and you are being called to open your heart and mind to the truth. It is not uncommon for loved ones who have passed away to leave behind messages, whether through dreams, signs, or moments of sudden awareness. Sometimes, they may send spiritual messages to help us, guide us, or warn us about something significant in our lives. And this moment is no exception. Someone in your family, someone who loved you dearly and is no longer with us in this physical world, has something important to communicate to you. And Archangel Michael, the angel of protection, is the one who brings this message to you today. Why Archangel Michael? The divine protector and messenger. Before we dive into the message, it is important to understand why Archangel Michael is the one delivering this warning and what his role is in your life. Archangel Michael is known throughout the scriptures and Christian tradition as the protector of God's people, the leader of the heavenly armies, and the one who stands against the forces of evil. He is often depicted as a mighty warrior, armed with a sword, ready to defend God's children from harm and guide them into safety. In the book of Daniel, Archangel Michael is described as one who fights against the enemies of God's people and intercedes on their behalf. Daniel 10 verses 13 and 21. In the New Testament, in the book of Revelation, Michael leads the heavenly army in a great battle against the forces of darkness. Revelation 12 verses 7 to 9. His mission is clear: to protect the faithful, deliver divine messages, and ensure that God's plans are carried out in the lives of His children. When Archangel Michael appears in your life, it is not by coincidence. His message is always urgent, profound, and filled with divine purpose. His presence brings comfort, security, and strength. And today, he has been sent to bring you a warning, a divine message that should not be ignored, the message from beyond. Someone in your family wants to speak to you. You may wonder, who is this loved one who has passed away? What is the message they want to deliver to me? Although we cannot always understand the full scope of the message from the other side, we know that God, in His infinite love, allows us to receive guidance from those who have gone before us. the deceased loved one who is trying to communicate with you might have passed away recently or many years ago. The relationship you had with them, whether close or distant, does not change the fact that their voice is still relevant today. God has allowed them to speak through the angelic realm to reach you, to deliver something that is deeply important for you to hear. It is possible that this message has been brewing for a long time in your heart, perhaps through dreams, fleeting thoughts, or moments of sudden awareness when you feel their presence. You might have even received other signs along the way, a song, a symbol, or a memory, each one an invitation for you to pay attention to the message they are trying to convey. This person, from the other side, wants you to know something that you have either missed or overlooked in your life. Their message might carry words of love, words of warning, or words of guidance, things that they were not able to express fully when they were still here on earth. They may have passed on with unresolved issues, regrets, or concerns about you or your family, and now, through Archangel Michael, they are being given the opportunity to speak. But why now? Why is this message being delivered to you at this moment in time? This is where the divine purpose of this moment unfolds. There is something important happening in your life that requires your attention, and your loved one from beyond the grave is seeking to guide you. They know that you are at a crossroads, facing a decision, or struggling with something in your life. Their voice, through the messenger of Archangel Michael, is intended to offer you clarity, direction, and divine protection. Why you should pay attention, the importance of divine warnings, the act of receiving a message from a loved one who has passed away is not something to be taken lightly. While it might seem mysterious, eerie, or even unsettling, there is profound spiritual significance in these moments. God, in His mercy and love, often uses divine messengers like Archangel Michael to guide us, even when we are unaware of the danger or opportunity before us. The Bible is filled with accounts of people receiving divine warnings and guidance through dreams, angels, or visions. One of the most famous stories involves Joseph, who received a warning from an angel in a dream to flee to Egypt with Mary and Jesus to avoid King Herod's plan to kill the infant. Matthew 2 verse 13. In this case, the angelic message saved Jesus' life. Similarly, God sends messages through His angels, through His Word, and sometimes through loved ones who have passed, in order to keep us on the right path and protect us from harm. When you receive a message from someone who has already crossed over, it may seem out of the ordinary, but it is important to understand that God is working through this channel to reach you. The deceased loved one is not trying to frighten you or cause confusion, but rather, they are trying to guide you toward a better path, to avoid the mistakes they may have made, or to correct the things they were unable to resolve before they left this world. Archangel Michael has been sent to ensure that you do not ignore this divine communication. You have been warned. This is a message you are meant to hear, and it is a message that will bring you closer to God's will for your life. What the deceased loved one wants to tell you, a message of healing, hope, and love. So, what does your deceased loved one want to tell you? While we cannot know the exact details of their message, we can be certain that it is one of deep significance. Here are some possibilities of what they may be trying to convey. 1. A message of love and assurance. Sometimes, loved ones who have passed away want to reassure those left behind that they are safe and at peace. If you have been grieving their loss, struggling with feelings of guilt, regret, or sadness, they may be sending you a message to let you know that they are okay. They are at peace, and they want you to live your life without the burden of sorrow holding you back. They may be telling you that they are watching over you and that you have nothing to fear. Their love for you continues, and it is not bound by the physical world, too. A warning to correct mistakes or avoid danger. If there is something in your life that you are about to do, or something that you have been neglecting, your loved one may be sending you a warning. Perhaps there is a decision you are about to make that could lead to regret or harm. Archangel Michael's presence serves to underscore the urgency of this warning. In such cases, the deceased loved one may be urging you to make amends with others, to seek reconciliation, or to change your course before it is too late. They may also be warning you about someone in your life who could be causing you harm or about a situation that is not in alignment with God's plan for you. 3. A call to forgiveness and healing. It is common for loved ones to leave this world with unresolved issues, things they may have wished they had done differently. They might want to tell you to forgive those who have wronged you, or to ask for forgiveness for things left unsaid or undone. If there was any brokenness in the relationship, they may be seeking to heal that rift even after their passing. God calls us to forgive as He has forgiven us, and sometimes, the deceased person may be trying to help you see that reconciliation is necessary for your peace and spiritual growth. 4. A message to move forward in faith. Sometimes, a deceased loved one's message is one of encouragement and empowerment. If you have been feeling stuck, uncertain, or lost, they may be urging you to take a step forward in faith. They want you to trust God, to live boldly, and to embrace the purpose that God has placed on your life. This is a moment to move forward, to heal, and to grow in the fullness of God's grace. Conclusion: embrace the message and walk in divine protection. Archangel Michael is not just a messenger, he is a protector, a warrior, and a guide. His presence in your life right now is a sign that God is calling you to listen to the message from your loved one who has already passed away.